Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is your daily horoscope for 11th October 2021, which is a Monday. So let's talk about the astrology a little bit. So yesterday evening, Saturn went direct. Now Saturn has been retrograde for a few months now, and Saturn going direct is an important thing. Saturn is the second planet in the month of October to go direct. We had Pluto that went direct on October 6th, and now Saturn on October 10th. And with these two planets, the forward movement that has been slowing down in many ways since April will start to pick up again, and especially with Saturn, because Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, and Capricorn is the sign that is all about a material reality, right? All the other planets like Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune, which are after Saturn, are more concerned with our subconscious, right? But Saturn is the last planet that is more material. It rules more material things in our lives. So now that it's gone direct, the forward movement will pick up. However, that being said, it will pick up more after October 18th, because on October 18th we have Jupiter getting out of retrograde as well as Mercury. Now Jupiter has been retrograde for a few months, and Mercury has been retrograde since September 27th. And Mercury retrogrades are not the best time to start new things. So that's why I say that the forward movement will really pick up after October 18th. But Saturn moving direct is important. It's more, the pace will start to pick up. So that's the first thing. Now the weekend was an intense one. We had this conjunction right here. We had the moon meeting up with Venus and South Node right here. And as of Monday, this conjunction is easing off. The sun has moved on. Mercury has retrograded more to 14 degrees, and the moon has moved on, and Venus is also separating from the South Node. So the intensity of the weekend is easing off. And today, Mercury here, Mercury retrograde will quincunx Uranus. Now, Mercury is the planet of our communication, thinking, job, health, diet, lifestyle, routine, habits. It's a lot of things, and it's retrograde, meaning we're reviewing things connected to these things, all Mercury things. And it is really not the best time to start something new. And now Mercury retrograde is quincunxing Uranus. Uranus is the planet of sudden unexpected changes. Uranus is the planet that has a lot of energy, right? It's the planet that rules electricity, so it's a lot of energy. And with Uranus, that energy comes in bursts. Uranus is also the planet of sudden insights and realization. So making now it is making an aspect with Mercury, our mind, our communication, our thinking, the planet of information. So this could be a point where we feel a lot of intensity in our thinking, of course, but also we might have insights, or we might have realizations, or we might receive information or messages. So this is that energy, and these insights will be unexpected, right? It's like a aha moment. So that's the energy here. And to be mindful, Uranus, like I said, is a planet that has bursts of energy, right? So it's not the best time to communicate if it's a sudden outburst, if you know what I mean. So just be mindful of that, because this can lead to unexpected communication. And Mars is still close by. Mars is the planet that can take action and get things done, but it is also the planet of aggression, right? So we can still have a tendency to engage in aggressive communication, angry communication, and that can come out of nowhere and suddenly. So that energy is still there, less than the weekend, but it's still there. But today is a day where we might receive sudden insights, pieces of information, messages, things like that. And then at 11 a.m. today, the moon is going to change signs. Now, the moon changes signs every 2.5 days, and when it does, the focus in our life, the energy in our life shifts in subtle ways. Or throughout the weekend, the moon was in Sagittarius. The moon in Sagittarius is an energy that is about going on an adventure. It's a fun loving energy. It's an optimistic, hopeful, joyous energy. But the weekend was an intense one, because we have so much energy in Libra, and then Venus South Node and the Moon met up as well. So it might have felt more intense than the regular Sagittarian vibe. And now the Moon has entered Capricorn. Now Capricorn is a Saturn ruled energy. Capricorn is about work, it's about building, it's about discipline. So that's what we will be focused on in the next 2.5 days: working, building something, more serious with our emotions. Capricorn is serious energy, right? It means business. So that's the vibe for the next 2.5 days. And that's pretty much it. So the highlight is that the moon is going to change signs, and Mercury here is in a quincunx to Uranus. So the energy from the weekend is lingering on. I would say it's easing off, but it's still lingering on. At the same time, we are getting ready for Venus to sextile Saturn. This will happen soon, and it's in a close orb right now also, so it could be a decision or a commitment or defining anything connected to Venus, anything connected to our relationships, projects, self-worth, values, skills, finances. And this energy does not feel stressful. That decision, that commitment, or putting in the work when it comes to relationships, projects, finances, self-worth, value, skills is happening automatically. And we are also getting ready for the Sun to square Pluto, but there's still time for that. The Sun will trine Jupiter before that, so that's also going to happen. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I did mention that we have Mercury and Jupiter going direct on October 18th, so a week from today. And that's pretty much it. Now, I will give the big picture of 2021. Now, these are themes we are dealing with on a daily basis. And the first of those themes is the Saturn Uranus square of 2021. These planets are squaring after 21 years. So it's a rare thing to go through. And this energy is not at its peak right now. It's actually at its lowest peak right now because there's almost a 7-degree orb, right? 7-degree difference, but it will be at its peak in December. So we are building up to this, and it was at its peak in the month of June. And this energy is asking us to change, embrace the new, get rid of the old that doesn't serve us, and embrace our true authentic self. And the second thing about 2021 is that it is a year that we are building two astrological cycles that started in 2020. The first is the Saturn Pluto conjunction, a conjunction that happens once in 33 to 38 years, so it's a rare thing to go through. And that's what happened in Jan of 2020. These two planets met up and started a new cycle, which will be with us till 2053, and we're understanding that, building that, working on that in 2021. The second one is the Saturn Jupiter conjunction. Now, these planets meet up once in 20 years, and when they do, they begin a new cycle. And that's what happened in December of 2020. And we are building this foundation, building the foundation for this cycle in 2021 as well. So this year is all about change. It's about embracing our authentic self. It's about building two long-term astrological cycles that started last year. And that's pretty much it. And I will pick a few cards for today, and then we'll close it out. I'm gonna go with the top card. Relaxation. So I think the message today is that after all the intensity of the weekend, things are easing off, and maybe this is a time to relax a little bit, take it easy. Although with the moon in Capricorn, we will be more focused on working and getting things done, but I think the message is to maybe take some time out and relax. Okay, let's go with one more. Purity. And I think we got this card for the weekend as well, and we got this some other time as well. I can't remember. I think the message again here is to stay true in who we are, in our purity, keep a pure heart. Because this card has come consecutively in two readings, the weekend and today. So there is something to be said about being pure and being our true self and being true. security. I think this is a Taurus card, right? Taurus is all about security and stability, and maybe the message today is maybe in some ways find that, because it is intense. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of sudden energy with Uranus and Taurus, but Taurus is a very stable sign. It is about security. So maybe in all this intensity, we must relax, we must be pure, we must be true to ourselves, and maybe there's security in that. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And I think maybe this is the first time we've gotten this card. Maybe the message today is to focus more on the material aspect of our life, and health is one of those things. So we must maybe focus on our health, and Mercury is the planet that rules our health in a way, right? The sixth house is Virgo ruled. Virgo rules health, Mercury rules Virgo. So with the quincunx to Uranus, maybe you focus on health in some way. Maybe you focus on changing up our routine, our lifestyle, our habits, our exercise, our routine, something to make us more healthy, and focus on that aspect. Because with spirituality and astrology, it's often to forget the physical body. But I think the focus now is that the physical body is as important, because that's what we have to be here, right? So, last card for today. Okay, something slipped. Community. We don't get this card very often, and I think this is again a reminder to maybe focus on people we connect with, focus on like minded souls, and maybe take time out for that, because the message is very clear today. It's about relaxation, it's about being with like minded souls, it's about finding that security again. This is Taurus, but this is also Cancer, right? That home, that comfort, and health. So, a lot of focus on being healthy and relaxing and being with community and friends, all that stuff. So I think today's a good day for that, because as you can see, there's not much happening. It happened on the weekend. Now we'll build up to more things, but today is an easier day. So that's pretty much it now. I will see you all tomorrow for the daily horoscope. Have a great day. Bye.